Morning, my friends, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name's Darren Hancock, and we are the ThetaWave Traders. Welcome to the ThetaWave Trader. It's Monday, the 10th of June, 2024, and we're looking for some no information. I guess it's a no news Monday right now. So I'm kind of looking for some I'm looking for a return back into this fair value gap below us here on the daily. Back to this breaker right here. I was looking for a run back up into that little fair value gap. There's a little tiny imbalance there on the daily, or the rejection block up top. So kind of keeping an eye on this right now, looking for either just a run to the bottom of Friday's low, take out Friday's low, and then return back into the range, albeit on no information or no news Monday. That's where I'm going to kind of stick with right now. And I'm promising you this week is going to be a crazy week for me. They've got people coming in to tear out my floor, so it's going to be super noisy here. So I probably won't be doing much of a show when those dudes get here, because it's just going to be a lot of noise and banging and ripping and tearing and stuff. So if it gets too much, I'll end up just cutting it short, and I'll see you guys the next day. But they're going to be here for at least 4 or 5 days this week, and I've already took back a whole bunch of my computer screen, so I've already got these two and a little cell phone. That's going to be my connection with you guys. Make sure that's all up and running as well. And see if we got a, sorry. Yep, okay, we're live. Hans, good morning. First in the door this morning. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get the rest of this stuff up here. So I'm looking for, I guess, again, a run down into the fair value gap there on the daily. And we're looking for oil has finally made its descent. And now I'm looking for them to break this high, which they've done. They've traded back to it. This would be a nice little let's go into the daily on oil. Sorry, let's just work across the indices here first, and then we'll make our way back. So same kind of situation here in NASDAQ or ES. We've got daily fair value gap below you. So we're looking to run the consequent encroachment again, pop down just below that, run back up, or run into the full fill of this fair value gap on the ES today before pushing higher. If we just run back and we're just tapping into it here and then we continue pushing higher, that's another scenario. But for now, I'm more bearish to the Friday's low. Dow Jones, daily. We've now got, we don't have a swing below, a significant swing below a low here. So we do have a run back inside this range on the daily. So we could get another run back down into the fair value gap on Jones looking for another run into, just taking out Friday's low. We haven't quite taken it out yet. Take out Friday's low and dip back into the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap here, or the top 25% of that fair value gap. We could dip in just below that. You split this in half into quarters here, you're probably looking around 38,682-ish, and then continue going higher. So I'm looking for some support off of this, albeit not a reversal, just a change in direction back inside the range. So looking for a run back up into 40,000s again, or near 40,000, 39,746. Then oil. Oil, we're looking for, let me give you some breaking structure down here, come back up inside the breaker, continuation on the downside, still fair value gap down here on the, this is a 1 minute chart. Let's go down to daily here, see what we're start from the daily and work our way down. So we've had last week a nice little run back into that area we were looking for. This has all been filled. So this has all been pretty much rebalanced in here. So what we'd like to see now is see how this little small little fair value gap here, this SIBI inversion on the other opposite side. We ran through it, we've come back through it, and now we're finding some support at it. See how the bodies are just closing above it again, come back inside it, pushing higher. So we're looking for higher prices now. I'd like to see us fill this fair value gap above us and then start pushing back up into, we'll see how we do on this breaker right here and this one. So more upside prices in oil I'd like to see this week. We'd have to break this candle's high on the downside to continue going lower. And if we do, there's that triple lows down here. I'm still got my eye on at 66 bucks. That's quite a big dip in oil prices for to get down there. But right now we're still, I'm more bullish right now than I am bearish. So I'm bullish to the fair value gap fill, and then we'll see how we act off of this candle here. Euro. Euro is daily. Let's start with the daily. We've gapped down since Sunday. Morning, Derek. Derek's over on the Telegram channel. Good morning, Russell, and Tim, and Dummy. I'm looking for a discount array down here. So if you're in Euro, look for downside to here. That's your discount array inside that range. So I'm looking about here today. Today, tomorrow, could be Tuesday low into here, and then Wednesday, Thursday start running for the old highs here again on news releases. So I'm looking for on Euro, on pound. for the daily. Interesting. Okay. This breaker here can hold price. We can get some more upside lift on pound. Look for another run back into the fair value gap above you here. Or else we've already traded below that fair value, or we've already created the fair value gap here. So do we just continue to run into these levels here, retest this breaker? We've got a little pool of liquidity sitting down below price action here. I'd like to see this kind of just have a slow day here. Tomorrow come back, retest this, and then continue lower. Or you'd have to drive through this, get some support above that high. So to me, this is kind of like the linchpin of where we're going, higher or lower in the daily chart. Right now, you're bearish. Right now, I'm bearish in pound as well. LZD. The daily. I expect to see this fair value gap stay open. There's a ton of fair value gaps in here. Inversions, premiums, discounts. We're sitting right in the equilibrium. See how you split these up into your equilibrium and your just looking at the ranges that you're sitting in. See that range you're in right there? This would be, we're sitting right on 50% right now. And that small one, you see that right in the middle. So kind of banging around inside that. So I have no real decision on where I think this is going to go. I'd like to see it dip down deeper into the discount range, into this fair value gap below you here before running higher. Let me get my microphone right in front of me here. Probably helps. So our floor guys will be in, I think they said 9:30, which is good because that'll at least give us some peace and quiet for the first 2 hours or so. 2.5 hours. That'll get us around at least till 11:30 New York time before they start making a ton of noise here. Looking for, what else? Let's go over here. That's Australian dollar. Dixie, what's Dixie up to today? Ooh, we've got a nice little gap up. We're above that inversion here. So we're above this fair value gap. Into this breaker. Kind of keep your eye on this breaker. Also the fair value gap that's actually inside that 3-day breaker right here. If we come back, find some support at the high here and continue pushing higher, reaching for old highs, rejection block, old highs, and this, we'll see this big breaker right here, taking out these lows. We have on the 1 hour low, we have a nice little reversal right here. So that high was taken. So I'll show you here. High was taken, and it matches a old high taken. Now we've got relative equal highs here. Back up into the mean threshold of this candle. So we go down to the 1 hour again. You see how we've got the reversal here. We've come back up, full fill right here, and now we're starting to react off of it. So if this does continue down now, we need to get below here again and below here. So if we break with a nice bold candle, come back, find some support at this candle right here, then, because that is now a breaker, we've got a swing high here and a swing here. This is the last down close candle, takes out that high. And now we're getting this hallmark reversal. So you want to see this close below here on the 1 hour, come back in 10 o'clock, find some support at this and start pushing for this gap down here. If that's the case, then we have upside potential on the euro and dollar. If not, if we close above this candle's low today, then we'll go on higher. And we've got relative equal highs now, so the thought is that we'd go a little higher to take out those highs that have just been created now. But if that's where it stops and becomes the ceiling for a short period of time, here's your reversal happening here on the 1 hour chart. I would be a little more excited about that if we actually get below that low there. Break structure, get below the low, come back, find support, and a nice displacement candle, not just a wick. Displacement candle. Watch this candle's order block here. Come back, find support, and eat right through that thing. That puts the, okay, so the Canadian dollar is just taking out this low here now. So what you want to see in the Canadian dollar is the reversal of this. So you want to see this start to, this candle close with a nice little wick below or a body below these. I like to see a body get below them, come back up, either find support at that or start creating a drive through here on Tuesday. Wednesday, find a tap and continue driving higher. If the American dollar starts dropping down, you want to see this fair value gap here form. It's still forming right now. So you want to see that form today, tomorrow, create the low, maybe today, and then tomorrow and Wednesday being the candle that launches us higher. If that be the case. New Zealand dollar. Doza, Abs, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so watch this candle here, provide support. Now I want to see this candle here continue to provide support and this to continue dropping down into the lower level. into this breaker here. Yeah, I guess it would be. Find some support off of that, which would probably put you right at the consequent encroachment of this BISI here. Just clean out these lows and then start going higher. Because if the American dollar does do its little pop up and then drop down into this low, or drop down into its lower, you should see as it pops up, this should drop down into here. Anyway, that's the kind of idea I'm looking at here for these guys. Somewhere around that midpoint of that. Somewhere around there for a quick look, and watch to see how this fair value gap forms today. And I guess tomorrow is going to be the day will tell us whether or not we're just going to tap it and go, or continue running into the consequent encroachment of this one. So we're just kind of waiting for Monday to form up where we're going to go for the rest of the week. In Australian dollar, we've already talked about this one. Japanese yen. I got nothing really for you here. Got this fair value gap forming here, so we'll see how today forms out this. If we get this formation of a fair value gap here, it'd be nice to see it come back up, tap the lows, fill the gap in tomorrow, and continue going lower. Or, yeah, we don't have really a yeah, I'd like to see that get above. We'd have to see it get above here, find some support at this, and start going higher. We'll see what the American dollar does today and tomorrow. But this formation of this fair value gap's kind of let us know. We'll see how it forms out today on that one. You are getting a bit of a reversal right here. There's a little tiny imbalance right here. We've come back, filled it, and we're getting a bit of a reaction off of it. So ideally, I'd like to see this candle here get above this, come back, find some support at these old highs, these relative equal highs that are created here, and then start pushing up higher into this fair value gap here. If we just roll over and just kind of bang around in here today, forms that daily fair value gap, and we can get some support off of that to go lower, great. If we start to run through it and get support on it to go higher, look for the mean consequent encroachment or mean threshold of that candle on the daily as an upside objective. I'm not crazy about this right now. See, on the 1 minute, we have reversal. We have a body that finally trades above it right here. And we come back into it right here, right to the consequent encroachment of that. And now we're working our way up. We have a reversal here. Body trades below it here. You trade back up inside it here. Continue back down. Come back up. Revisit it one more time. Dropping lower. Revisit it again. This would be a really cool buffering, fun buffering trade here. So we either trade above here on a close and go higher, or we could continue working our way back down into that discount array again on that whole range. That's your discount one there. So you're looking for a revisit of this one down below you here on a 5-minute chart. Oil, we want to see oil keep climbing higher. We have the open. Gold. Let's look at, oof, gold's taking a nice little drop. Here's the reversal here. Body's traded above it here last few hours. And now we're getting a reversal back into here. So keep your eye on this level because gold might be a nice little run up today. Look at the retap of the session open too. We can get all the way back inside this fair value gap here, come back, retest the session open, and then go higher. You do have relative equal lows below you here though. And you've come back up into the order block. So yeah, just be careful on this one. If it trades below that low on a close, you want to be out. Otherwise, I'm bullish on gold right now. And I had fun in Bitcoin this weekend. We have a reversal here. You don't get an opportunity to get on it here, but you do get it over here on the forward retracement all the way back up into there on 1 minute. Where are we sitting right now on a daily? See the fair value gap right here? Created back on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, so Friday we hit into it. Now today we're trading back down below it. So you're looking for a continuation on the downside from a daily perspective. And what is in here? Yeah, you want to see that fair value gap on the daily stay open. If this revisits this, then you close. See, the bodies are respecting that. So you want to see that. Dig deeper into this range. So I'm looking for a run on Wednesday's low last week and a run back into this order block here. Watch the 50% of this wick here. If we get back to just under 50% of the wick, we'll hit the order block. So a little more downside, 68,984. Just enjoying this peace and quiet here for a moment. It's very quiet. Soybeans return back into the consolidation CAM model 1 to go higher. I don't see any major if you, yeah, it's not a big reversal though, just a change. You want to see it stay above here. We can just come back, even if it just fills it, and then we get a wick out of here, look for higher prices. I don't want to see it close below here. If it closes below there on the next hour, then I'm not so bullish anymore. I want to see it trade above here. If it does continue back down, look for a run back into this level here on sugar. There's nothing really super exciting about these. They're in premium ranges. Cocoa, we still got higher. We're still looking for cocoa to reach our premium objective inside that range. It did hit it the other day, or pretty close to hitting it. You're looking for a continuation to that upside. I still got more upside draw on cocoa right now. Lumber finally made its rally around the corner, and now we're looking for see how we broke this high right here. We've run back into it looking for higher prices now, so I'm bullish on lumber. Oh yes, there's our gas. That's what we're looking for. We wanted it to come back to this level here, get some support, and it did exactly that. And now we're getting a nice little pump up. So now I'm looking for it to take out this high, get back into that gap above you, and then start looking for some sweet candy above. But that said, that's where we're sitting there. So good morning, Victor and Christoph. Good morning, Erica. I haven't seen you for a while. How was your weekend? For Euro USD going down KZ. Euro USD, try to find a fair value gap to be in the sell, huge in pips. Let's get back over into we're in a small little range here on the hourlies now. So next hour is what, 16, so go 17. I like to see this hour take out these old highs here, get back into that session open again. Keep your eye on gold coming all the way back to this old high here, getting a reaction off of that. We may not get all the way back into that. Maybe just a simple tap of this. I want to see it drop into that one more time. Ask. You definitely want to get what you're looking for. If you don't get what you're looking for today, don't even bother messing with it. Good morning, Jonas. Erica, it was great. Weekend celebration to my daughter, graduation. Liver needs a break. A couple of too many martinis, eh? Well, I'm glad. Congratulations to your daughter. That's awesome. It's good to hear that your kids are getting out there into the big world. They got a great mom and dad. Smart parents. Keep educating your kids. Independence, I love it. It's good. Congratulations. How was my Vegas? I still get the chills and the sweats. I don't know. I still got the bug, but at least it's not bugging me as much as it was before. Like I'm not spending a lot of time sitting, if you get my drift. Fernando, good morning. Derek, good morning, my friend. How are you? Do you hear that, Derek? It's quiet here. It's quiet until they come with their trucks and their noisy machines and disrupt my focus. Somebody was talking about Euro. Let's have a look at Euro here. So I'm looking for these highs to get taken out. for NASDAQ. Get back to euro. Euro. So we're still looking for this downside objective in euro for me, for premium and discount range inside, you know, premium array and discount array inside the large range. Look at your fair value gaps. So you're still aiming for downside here. And then what you're looking for is, I guess, a really good opportunity for a reversal here. Because if the American dollar does hit its target, see, that's the concern, right? If we don't take out that low on the downside, we don't have much hope that we're going to go higher in all those European ones. So we'll see what this has got to close below here. Rejection block, you start digging through this mean threshold there, not a nice sign, not a good sign. So this could be just more upside. Run for those, disrupt those equal highs that we've got first, and then you get a displacement. Then you'll be looking for this. So right now I'm bullish on dollar and bearish on all those other currencies. They've got those big downside objectives to reach for yet anyway. So it tells me that if they were all kind of correlated and they're all kind of marching to their own beat, they're pretty much marching to the same drum here. These guys are running for old highs. That would put downward pressure on the foreign currencies for further run for lows, for the Canadian dollar at least, and obviously running for the old lows here on New Zealand. So yeah, I'll be looking for further downside on these guys too. Yeah, it was a good morning for me as well. I think I made a 300 and some odd dollars, and they've given back about 100 and something of it. So oops. Christoph, Euro USD target for November 085. Don't get it. Sorry, Christoph. I don't get that one. Sorry, Christoph. 85. What's that? Target for November. You're looking for these relative equal lows down here on the daily. Okay, you got to get through here first, though. If we close below here, then I'd say you're running for those. In terms of the immediate PD array I'm aiming for, it would be right here. Kuba, good morning. Welcome from Poland. Welcome, welcome, Poland. You're welcome, my friends. You're welcome. NASDAQ's making a sudden shift. Watch this area right here. We're inside this one here already. Come back inside that breaker. We're keying off this breaker right here. I want to see that start getting some lift now. I'll have to shake people off that are resting their stops below here. I don't want to see it just come back, tap this, and start driving down harder. I want to see that just start. Don't start driving back down. Do we need to motivate this thing or what? Right now, this is telling me down. Somebody see you get above here. Yeah, I see it down into here. What about here somewhere? Right there. Now you can go back up. And if you don't, we'll go quick. France is collapsing 30th of June. France won't collapse. Though it is hard for France, because I know Portugal, Spain, Italy, Greece, those economies really put a lot of pressure on the European Union to try and keep propping them up with the euro. At least that was the case. I don't know anything about their politics or anything about their economic stability right now. So we're finding it. We're trying to use the carrot to prop up price action here. We have it just resting right on top of the carrot. Elections? Which elections? Yeah, France and Germany, that's a real, when you got those two major economic powers trying to prop up all those other ones, if France, if all those like Spain, Portugal, Italy, Greece, if the tourism's up and it's helping their economies, then that's awesome. That takes pressure off of the companies like France and Germany, especially when they're already having their own issues, right? This is the time when France and Germany don't need pressure from other countries to prop up the euro. European Parliament elections, I don't know anything about it, Derek. I've got my head in the sand. Shall I move the carrot over a little further? This is the cement carrot. We're trying to have the carrot support price now, not actually go through it. You can nibble on it a few times, and now let's start moving her up. Let's put the real McCoy here. Come on. Now I want to see some lift get back up into this level. It's too bad you couldn't see a nice little reversal here, hey? There's nothing in here. There's, oh, I guess right here. No, you would have got taken out anyway. Breaker. You can't even get off this breaker here. Can't get off any of these lows. This is the only place you could have found something. First drive down, taking out that low, or that order block breaker right here. This little last down close candle before taking out these highs. This breaker here, you traded through it. On a close, you closed below it. Then you opened it, came back into it, tapped it once. You didn't even tap the low of the fair value gap inversion daily. You just tapped the bottom of the breaker and then continue to rush southward. That's on Friday, 9 o'clock Friday. Put a caret in the euro. That's where I'm looking for it. Be a nice little fill sometime today. Anywhere inside here would be fine. I'll put the caret in the middle so give you an idea that I'm aiming for the big blue box. Anywhere inside the big blue box. And then looking for a reaction off of that other drive through it. So if Christoph correct, if we start getting this euro really dropping down now, and we get through this, find some support at it, and continue pushing down, then look at that session open. We have opportunities to get through, create these reversals, and we don't fill them. You see that? How the body comes back, supports it, lower. Body comes back, supports it, lower. So we're looking for any one of these opportunities to really give us some significant pop, drive through it, break structure, come back through it, or to it, and then start climbing higher, if that's the case. The sound's low again. You guys have any problems listening to hearing my voice? Hearing the sound? Oh, I guess it does look a little low. It doesn't look like it's giving you a lot of, oh, okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. That should give you some better, that should give you better sound there. Just got to get closer to the mic and start talking a little bit louder. I can't whisper sweet nothings into your ear, Craig. Everything's fine? Yeah. Okay, great. You can hear? Okay, good. It's gonna. I don't want to you guys to hear all the banging and stuff, so you're gonna hear me hitting the pause button. If the markets are good this morning, then I'll stick around and I'll just keep hitting the pause button, so your sound will sound like it's going out. But I just don't want you to hear all the banging and noise that's gonna go on here. They get here at 9:30, so we still got another hour and a half before the party begins. I'd love to see a surge straight back up into here. But alas, I do not think we have yet to see the more lows get taken here. Fair value gap is yet to be, might still be yet to be filled here. Okay. Where's our gold? Let's talk about gold again. Oh, it did come down and tap it. It did come down and finally tap it. Okay, gold, what are you up to? Okay, so it finally swung down here. This morning is the 9. You see the body. Ooh, just tippy tappy. It closed right on it. Tap down. Continue going higher through the premium array. Traded right through that. See that? So you go from discount array to premium array inside that larger range. So if you catch this here, you're aiming for back into here, old highs. And in the larger range, you're looking for this premium array up here. So that's kind of like the area I'm looking for right now on the 1 minute chart. I like the fact, I'd love to see it come back and retap this here first before going higher. But we could see this kind of banging around inside here between this one and this one for a bit. U.S. stock slip low, caution ahead of federal meeting, key CPI. CPI, yeah. This could be just this slow wandering back and forth right now inside this range. It could be on the next, where's the hour sitting? 10 o'clock. What do we got? The objective right there. Come on, give it a kiss. Bingo. Done. Hit it. Now. Isn't the algorithm a beautiful thing? Isn't it a beautiful thing? We have more downside, I believe. Oil's coming up to fill this fair value gap in here now. Now, if we can get through this, this will start giving us a little bit more run back up into the premium level. Like we just saw in gold, this is what we're looking for here. So we get a close above this, come back in, find support inside here to go higher and get through this and start running back up into this higher level here. That's what I'm looking for gold, for oil, Texas tea. Up through the ground come a bubbling crude. Black gold. Texas tea. Oh, the first thing you know, Jed's a millionaire. You guys remember that? Remember that show? His kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly. Okay, so we're just watching. It's a day of a setup forming. I can see it. It's not like there's a lot of juicy entries, but there's some. Monday's going to be a setup day, I think, folks. Beverly Hillbillies, that's right. Good for you, Derek. Ellie Mae, of course. Everybody loved Ellie Mae. Yeah, I'm not chasing price today. I'm just looking for probably just the setup for tomorrow or Wednesday. See how that premium array was hit right on the money. Now we see the reversal. Take out this high. Body trades below it here. You got another little invert or a little imbalance right here. Body trades below that. Popped up inside it. Continued trading down. We're back into this one now. Look at that range. And you want to go down to a discount array now. We're just below 50%. So now we're digging into the discount one here. And I'd like to see it run all the way down into a real good discount one down here. Now what can happen is that you can get this 50% or 62% retracement and then a blow past this and start to clear out these old highs, where you start to see, when you see this range here like this, and it just goes from, creates this low, you get the reversal, you run back up into the premium, it hits the premium, comes back down to the discount, runs, and because we haven't hit the top of this right now, we've just hit the bottom of it. So my guess is the next place we're going to revisit this, because we're in this consolidation, because it's before CPI meeting. We could see something like this, down, up, down, up. Now, I'd like to see this one, because now we're in a discount. I'd like to see that one get hit and then run through that, come back into this one, then come all the way down into this lower one, then come back all the way through to fill that one and pop through. So it would kind of look like just what it's happening right now. So you want to see this, then you want to see it come back up into here, and then down into here, something like that, and then start to come back up into there or there. And then that's the kind of thing. So looking from, and again, all I'm trying to work out here is premium and discount. So premium here, discount again down in here, then run up into the premium one more time if we don't fill it here. And then from here, either run the highs out and go higher, or just run the highs out here, you know, come into the rejection block, take that old high, I don't care, and then start driving all the way back down for all the liquidity that's sitting in here. That's kind of like the idea that I'm postulating. I'll get this out of the way. You guys can reference it later if I'm right. And if it just comes back up into here, finds support off the mean threshold here and continues pushing through, then we might just see a run. Forget all this stuff. It'll just now extend all the way through here and start blowing through these lower ranges here. We still have this guy down here still. We haven't tapped that old higher time frame fair value gap yet. Euro is bleeding. Did you call for a paramedic? Did somebody say somebody was bleeding? Stand by. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This is what we need. It's paramedic. Oops, missed it. We need to stem the flow of bleeding in the euro. We need support the euro. Does it need help? It's on its last legs. Euro. Yeah, this looks like a day of just observation sport. I don't think there's going to be much of a silver bullet there. This morning, what do we got? Silver bullet, yeah. We pull this higher. We're looking for higher prices, looking for these old highs up here still. Didn't quite come back in here yet. Keep your eyes on the prize. So this would be the silver bullet. Is there anything in Dow Jones or? This looks like a little cleaner. Much cleaner price action. There's already run through it. Yeah, cam model, more than 50%. Yeah, we're below this now. Taking that high, reverse. Climb above that. That'd be the ideal entry for a short right there. I'm not trusting any of this right now. Not trusting any of it. This is why you wait for that first 15 minutes. That silver bullet there, within that first 10 minutes, not highly trusted for me. This one here, reverse, high, lower. You got to get above that now. This is a whole high resistance liquidity here. Jane Hathaway. I remember her. She always had that thing for Jethro. So discount array here. This one all been filled and worked. I loved how completely oblivious he was to her affections for him. Jethro Bodine going to swim in the cement pond. What's the dividend here? 13 cents a month. Still 13 cents. That's good. 13 cents on an $12 stock. 13 cents a month they pay. More than 10%. It's like a 14 cents, 14% return on your money every year in a real estate stock where real estate is expected to start booming from all the immigration stuff that we got in Canada and the housing shortage and all that other crap. Come for the carrot, my friends. Come for the carrot. I've got all these 80s things going through my head. Look at the A-Team. I got the A-Team theme suddenly going through my head. I don't know how I got from that Beverly Hillbillies to the A-Team and Mr. T, but I just celebrate what my brain can go. Oh, thank you, Tim. It's very kind of you. I've kind of given up on the whole idea of the likes. You feel like I'm begging for likes. It's like, well, they'll tell me if they like it, they like it. So anyway, here we go. I appreciate that, Tim. Thank you. So looking for these highs again. I want to see that get cleaned out right there. I'd love to see it surge all the way back up into a premium portion of this range right here. But we have to get above here. We have to get above this on a close, get a little support above that, and then start running up into here this afternoon. Am I asking for too much? Perhaps. Perhaps I am. Even just a run back up into this, the edge of that fair value gap here would be a nice, clean the liquidity out here and here and just aim for here today. Let's get down into oil. Look at that. Are you guys seeing that in oil? Looking for a short. Look at this on a 15-minute chart. So you're looking at overall, you're in the middle of the hourly fair value gap. We have all this consolidation here. We've run this low out here. And we've even taken out that low there from London. Created a little fair value gap there. Come back inside, revisited it here. Created all these lows here. Took out these lows here. Created a little fair value gap. Traded above it right here. Boom. Dropping down into it nicely. And now very nice reaction off of that. We're trading through this. Want to see that on the upside get taken. Right there. Still looking for further upside. So I want to see it climb out of here now. Get on top of that, start pushing higher. George Papard. Do you remember George Papard in a show, Derek? See if you, I'll take you back a few days. If you guys remember the show Baba Black Sheep. And what was Baba Black Sheep? What was the show Baba Black Sheep? I think it was George Papard that played the part in that show. It was a TV show, a television show. Thank you. It'd be choppy. Yeah, I'm still looking for these highs to get taken out here. I want to see it get above this. We've taken that low, albeit sloppy. $8.27, this could be just another swing high. The 27 candle is upon us, my friends. The 27 is upon us. Yes, he was in the A team. George Papard was what's going through my mind was George Papard, but I think George Papard was also in Baba Black Sheep. If you remember what Baba Black Sheep was. Robert Conrad. Maybe it was Robert Conrad was in that. Was it called Baba Black Sheep or Black Sheep Squadron? Oh, that'd be hilarious if it wasn't them. George Papard, yes, he was. I think that's what it triggered me to think of. My brain went off. I just love it when it goes off of these little tangents. I don't even fight it anymore. I just let it go. How you going? Okay, where are you going? Where are we headed now? Okay, look at this. And this is, we're getting our carrot wish here. Conrad, that's right, Robert. That's right. That's how I remember him. I see his face now. If Justin, if Mondays are not this good to you, buddy, and it's paying you, you be happy with your money, take it, run to the sidelines, and do your little dance, a little jig, a little bit of happiness. There, we finally taken out the highs here, which is what we're looking for. So now I let us see it go a little higher, start reaching into that, not just this little liquidity run here. I want to lock in some profits here as well. Come on, baby. Come and light my fire. In all fairness to those who were silver bulleting here, if your stop loss was sitting here, it did not get taken. If you were going long there, you did not get your stop taken because usually you sit it below the low that creates the fair value gap right there. And you would have been just safely enough to keep going higher. So silver bullet would have paid you. It would have squeezed you a bit. But I do like the idea of if we break this on the upside, which is right here, and you can't get back to it, you look for this candle right here for support. So you trade up above it, you come back inside. See how the body trades above it here? You trade back inside it for a long, aiming for that high. But you have to ask yourself, are you willing to pay a premium to go premiumly higher? And I did pay a premium I'm right off of here. I am right. Yeah, we're literally right off the bottom of that guy there. And now my stop is sitting right here. So I'm a little bit in profits. And I don't have enough on to really split it up. So I'm going to chase this up. In case it whips back on me. Have you any wool? Sorry, I don't know why I was quizzing my wife the other day. I was going through all the nursery rhymes that I remember as a kid. You think about nursery rhymes are really not, they were really not great things for kids to, you know, he broke his crown and Jill came tumbling after. Kids falling down hills and breaking their heads. My stop is sitting right here. Right on that candle's low. I guess, yeah, I'm just thinking about this. I just want to see it hit that. I don't want to see it go any lower than that. But I guess it could dip all the way into the mean threshold. That would be literally squeezing my stop. I want absolute precision here, so I'm not allowing it to go past the mean threshold of that candle. And it'll probably just tap me out, and then continue going higher. That should be it, right? Yep, it just took me out right there. See, if it goes below it, then I'm expecting it to go lower. So that's why you pull your stop up, chase your stop up, because if that's just a stop run, and you think, well, what would be a logical, where would it fail for me? And that's right there is where I wanted it. It could not go any lower than that. So we've traded all the way back into the midpoint of this. Fair enough. Discount inside this range. Back to old highs. Sure, I could take that. I could go higher now. I'm not touching it now. I have no reversal here above these old highs. So this could either continue pushing higher. I don't see something we'd have to see a break in structure below this, find this some support at that level to continue coming back into this range here again. Otherwise, I would anticipate this would go higher now. Stop loss, I pulled it tight. Should have given it some, if it were taking the low, if it took the low instead of being, it made sense to me that if it broke that, it would go lower. Obviously inside that range to mean threshold of this, did not take out the low. So there's no break in structure, continuation on the upside. Another bad stop loss placement. But my idea was right. I knew it would go lower if it broke that low, and it did. So I have to celebrate that. You have to be kind of good to yourself. If you're going to journal something, like Michael says, keep it positive. Keep your brain reinforced with positive thoughts. The idea I was looking for, I was defending against, was correct. But I didn't anticipate, I didn't think about this whole, well, it's got to break market structure for it to be completely wrong. So put your stop loss down here, which would have been right at break even. So I've got the psychology of that is that I was still kind of that whole, I don't want to lose my money idea. And now we're looking for higher prices. Now we'll say, ha, you should have waited, buddy. Should have waited. My wife brings me this. She brings me this thing. Look at this. Look at all that stuff. This is just like, and they kind of just all blend together after a while. And I'm colorblind. I got a red-green color blindness. So showing me a whole bunch of colors like that, I'm not going to see the same color you are anyway. So I was like, just, she goes, well, what about this color? Like, you realize I'm colorblind, right? What I see, I'm going to go, yeah, sure. If that goes with that, you like it, go for it. My cousin in England, he's really bad colorblind. Like, he's really bad colorblind. And like totally red-green, total red-green deficiency. And when his wife's mad at him, the guys at work can always tell, because he'd come to work with odd socks because she'd lay out his clothes for him because he was going to the office to work. And they'd be like, had another row with the wife, have you? Why? Your socks. Wrong color. Be like, oh, better bring home some flowers. I have a confusion. Is the monthly fee for the evaluation account or funded account in future prop firms? I think the monthly fee, you have to pay the monthly fee every month until you pass the funded account. Depends on what account you're in, but it's you pay a monthly fee until you pass, and then you don't have to pay a monthly fee anymore. I know Fivers, you just pay a one-time fee. There's no monthly charges. There's just, if you blow your account, they charge you again, or you pay for another account. But otherwise, you get that account is, you pay what you pay, and if you pass, they don't take anything extra. They just take their 20%. So they take 20%. So you get 80. You make 80%. They make 20. But when you consider you don't have to pay monthly fees and stuff, when you're just starting out, that's a pretty good deal until you pass. I don't know about Top Step or Apex. I'm close to passing my Apex account. I think it's 106, so I'm at 105 right now. I just started that in less than a month ago, 3 weeks ago. So I'm looking to try and pass that sometime this week, but I'm not rushing it. I'm just kind of looking to find ideal entries and then just gradually get there. I'm not looking to push hard and fast. Just nice and steady, slow and steady wins the race. And then I'll find out, because I have my first fee, monthly fee is on the 15th. So if I pass it this week, if I get another 800, what is that, $800? $755. We get another 755 bucks this week. I'll pass, and apparently we'll find out whether or not I have to pay the monthly fee. There's some Apex people out here. I'm sure they'll let you know how that works. And I have a Top Step account. I am still working on. I've account with that. I bought all these guys at the same time, so I'm kind of trading three different accounts. So I don't know about Top Step. You'll have to confirm with other Top Step guys. Is there anybody out there that would know for sure if Top Step only charges you a monthly fee until you pass, and then when you pass, you don't have to pay any monthly fees anymore? Or what are the hidden charges? If you guys could just kind of write that down there on the side, that'd be appreciated. So you see how we've got this high taken here, hourly, back to the hourly again. Now let's look here. We've taken these highs. We have not taken these highs. We've come back to the rejection block, hit it perfectly here. And now we're just kind of rolling back down for a wick. So if we now that we've taken these highs out and that high, we have a formation of a reversal here. I'd like to see this candle here get taken on the downside, find some support. So we have a break in structure down here and a change in direction for a short back inside this range. So you're back to this guy again. So we'll be looking for a run back down into here. But we have to trade below it. Just coming back and filling it and going higher. You want to see it trade above it, find some support above it, and push higher for a carrot. So ideally, I'd still like to see further upside. So until we get further proof of that, we are bullish right now until we break market structure and this, or this one here first, then market structure for a change in direction, then market structure break, reversal into this confirmation, continue lower. That's right. So they charge you 150 bucks. Once you pass the Top Step thing, they charge you that initial fee. It's just a one-time fee though. It's not a $149 all the time. It's just a 145 bucks, $149 a one time. Yeah, paid only once. Support, keep going higher. There you go. See a little tap. You want to see that support here now, right back to that candle's high, and start moving higher. Like Mr. Carrot. Find Mr. Carrot. Tap that candle. Okay, I'll be right back. beginning. Oh, darn, sorry about that. That was a big bang. Hey, going higher. Good morning, Justin. It's playing out quite well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed it is. So now I'd like to see this 50, 50 candle. It's when you see this forming, this, watch this blue dot right now. If we've now taken out the highs on the hourly, I like to see the 50, 55, 52, 55, take out this high. And then if we're going to get a reversal back down into this range again, like back into this, I would imagine that's a breaker of some sort. I can't remember what that one was for. It's not on the hourly basis. 1 minute. What was that? Ah, no, I know what that was. I know what that was, and it just reminds me now I haven't I haven't done it's a big difference. It's a big difference. Okay, looking for higher prices. We're looking for that fair value gap up here. Looking for a continuation here. For further upside. Looking for 50, 55. Here's 52. These are all potential reversal situations coming up now. So you're just looking for an opportunity for reversal. It's too bad I put that stop loss a little too close to that candle there. Had I let it sit down below me here, I could have still been riding this for some decent profits. So yeah, that's good. I like it. My reasoning was right, but I was trying to go, I was saying, yeah, it's going to go lower. Well, yeah, it's going to go lower and take you out, but where's the, it fails for me here. I'm just replaying this inside my head here. I didn't want to get below 50%. Should have kept my stop loss down below the swing, the nearest swing, instead of sitting in here. That's okay. No, it's okay. You still walk away with some money. Better to regret that and make some money than to regret it and regret it. You know what I'm saying? Slow little steady climb. Are y'all in this one? Did anybody else jump in that one earlier? Too many carrots on the field. $19.33 and out. That's good. I'm not paying anything in here now. It's all premium, but you know, we're definitely expecting more upside now. And it's Monday, so putting a little bit of profit in the pocket at the beginning of the week. It's nice. No pressure now. I've been very happy with our performance, with the performance of our friend, the Dow, and its corollary, the Euro. Thank you, friends, for a wonderful weekend greeting. There's another little hit. It's loving carrot today, my friends. It's loving the carrot today. There we go. So now we finally hit that fair value gap here on the hourly. Constantly looking for a reversal here, looking for that upside session. Yes, the session of obsessions. Looking for this fair value gap now. The hourly here, or this is the 5 minute. That's a 5 minute fair value gap above you. See how you have this reversal here on a 5 minute? It takes out that high, reversal, trades below it. You don't get an opportunity to get on at the reversal point in here. Look for this candle that initiates that run. You trade below it, you come back up. You don't even get an opportunity to get on it here. So when we come back and we're revisiting it, where do you think we're headed for? Yes, the infamous 11 o'clock reversal, my friends. It's time. It's time again, my friends, to welcome the 11 o'clock hour. We're looking for a quick run up into here and get our retracement back into this range that was created this morning at 50% of that range. Hello. This would be a nice opportunity to see a 11 o'clock reversal into a 50 to 62% retracement, my friends. So get down into 1 minute now. Let's look for some playtime here. There you go, Russell. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. The euro has reached my carrot, he says. The euro has reached the carrot. Let's have a look. Did it gap down or something? We're still looking for downside for the year. Hasn't quite reached the carrot yet for me, but notice last night a gap down. Elections news, globalists aren't liking what they see, and it hasn't returned as we would normally expect. Still looking for an upside, baby. Still looking for an upside. I'm looking for an upside, baby. So it's got to be, for me, it's got to get below here. And because we're in this a real high premium right now, I'm looking for a reversal at 11 o'clock, 11:05, 11:10. This would be the wick of the hour for me, and then the reversal back in. This is an 18 candle. Yes, it is. We shall wait and see what we get right here. This is the hour we usually get the reversals happening on. So it would have to break below this, ideally get below here with a nice displacement candle, come back into this candle to get short inside that range. In between these two here. It seems to be political unrest all over the place, hey? How do you think the conviction for Trump affects his political future, Derek? I'd be interested to know what you think of that. But if you don't want to talk politics on here, I'm totally cool with that too. Or you could say, how do you think Trump's conviction will affect the markets? Still no trade below here yet. And I don't like this. I don't want to see this consolidation. If we do, I just want to see a pop up and then create a fair value gap and then get below this. This would be a nice consolidation up, breakthrough market structure, return to this consolidation for a CAM model, and then continue lower. We have 25 more minutes before the noisy crew arrives. Apparently they were supposed to be here at 9:30, so we will see. Cool. It won't affect it negatively. Fair enough. I think I hear people. I hear trucks out there. Benjamin, good morning. I have remembered your, don't forget, I have remembered your success the other day, and I said I would change the name of my title of my thing, but I haven't got around to it yet. I was going to do it the other day, but I was rushing out to head up north for my wife's party or celebration. She got a nice award. She was there with other people from all over the province that had were winning the High Achievement Award for Education, which was really nice. And to end her career with that kind of recognition as well was quite nice. And she's already been scouted by, or been picked up by a scout who does, she's a headhunter for overseas stuff. So I think she'd like to do some more overseas stuff. That'd be kind of neat. Oh, your name will be in lights, my friend Benjamin. You will be in lights. For all the lights that I can display, you shall be in them, my friend. Let's work on that right now. Actually, now that I remember. Yeah, I hear doors slamming out there on the streets. That was on the 10th. You did that, wasn't it, Benjamin? NFP Day. That was NFP Day, was it not? Yes, it was. There you go. It's called Benjamin Hits the Button. Oh, there they are. Stand by. I can hear all the doors slamming out there. I thought, oh, they must be here. Welcome, boys. I'm Darren. Here. Aaron and Darren, I think we'd start out. It's easy. I'm Matt. Nice to meet you. It's not an issue. Yeah, don't worry about the shoes. We're going to be really true. Okay, so I need some I can ask you guys some questions first about, obviously, there's still a lot of stuff here. If we could do this. But in here, I've got this desk. It's my trading desk. It's usually covered in screens, so I've peeled a bunch of stuff off of it. Yeah. But it's been custom put together, and it's heavy as fuck. So, is it possible to work around it? Like if we keep moving it, you work. Otherwise, I have to try and break it down. If you have to break it down, I have to break it down. I will break it down because it's like I have to just take out some screws out of these big heavy legs here.
Yeah, like if we could get
like if one of these sections off, then we might be easier with just this one. But
yeah, unfortunately, this whole piece is attached all the way down to the end here, right? Yeah. So you can't just take the top off; it's all attached.
Looks like we could just unscrew it and take the top.
Then
but that doesn't matter because that doesn't get rid of the leg. I guess we'll just have to cross when we get here and see. Like if one of us can lift it and clip it underneath, then we're probably fine. But
oh, okay.
The problem is going to be the sheeting. So we have to use 4x8 sheets everywhere. So that's going to be the real
okay,
issue.
so I will just give me the day that you guys are going to be, you need to come in here and do this, and I will, the night before, I'll try and break it all down, shuffle it out of here. Like if that area gets done first, then I can kind of just slide whatever pieces I've got into that room, and then you guys can just take over the office.
Okay. We'll do our best. Yeah, I can feather out here. But it's all kind of got to flow together, which.
You just let me know because you just will. And this big ass piano. So if we have to, again, it'll be one of those things that if you built up half the room, but we pick it up. The problem is just ripping on the carpet. You guys are all with that?
Today I can get up.
We got lots of silver bullety times. Okay, here we go. This is the kind of thing I like. Look at that, reverse back up into here. Benjamin hits the button. I like that idea. All right. I'm in a micro here, so I'm not wanting to risk too much for this morning. We have not broken this low here, so we do have a break below here, but I want to see this market structure really get broken below here to be a little bit more excited about that trade. Otherwise, we could be just running back up here one more time. This is good. These guys figure they can get my whole kitchen and living room done in one day. It'll be awesome. My wife will come home going, what the heck happened? We've got a ton of stuff sitting in our living room right now. In the other room. And they're going to come in here. They're going to go through all this office. I got this table is like a one of those custom ones that you kind of lift up. It's got big heavy bases on it. It's like super heavy. It can lift like 150 pounds. Like it's a really heavy duty table. So I'm kind of hoping I was hoping I didn't have to tear it all down, but it looks like tomorrow will be the last day that I can do this live before they're coming in here trying to, it'll be the last, like the third day they'll be ripping through here trying to get all this stuff out. I have to remodel my my office. I don't want to see it close above here. See, my concern is anytime you get these swing points, you got the little breaker that creates the swing. You don't want to see the breaker hold price. You want to see it get eaten through. And ideally you want to see it trade through it, come back up inside this to get your nice optimum premium portion of a new range, and then start really climbing, really dropping down. So you won't be available for PM session this afternoon, Derek? Okay, gotcha. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'd love to hear your sit in on one of your sessions for your Dow, your explanation of how you like the Dow. We haven't taken this low out, so this little reversal we see right here, it's just a change in direction right now. This feels like it's got more downside. Mind you, we have closed there. Yeah, it feels like it wants to come back down into here. You have to break this high here for me to go a little more bullish back into here. We'll see how that goes in Dow. See, this is not what I want to see. I don't want to see it revisiting this multiple times here. Just hit it and get out of there. Carrots to the wrong spot. That's probably what the motivation is. That's the problem. Yeah, that's going higher. I'm getting out. It's going higher. I'm not finished up there. That's the concern right there, that breaker, right? Maybe we could do that one of these days when you're not available. Well, thanks, buddy. I feel really needed and wanted. Look at that. It closed right on it. But it's given the probe, the pointer. I'm going this way. That's okay, buddy. The damage is already done. I'm already verklempt. Dow, you're thinking about Dow going upwards? Yeah, it is. It has got a lift going higher, but you haven't taken out any significant. I'm not crazy about Dow right now. Inside here, it has to break structure with a bold candle. I mean, and come back and find some support at this, because we really haven't taken out anything here. So this is. There is a swing here, so I guess that would be the breaker. Yeah, if you come back into here, find some support that you could go higher right there. You'd want to see this provide some support here now and start going higher. There's finally hit that high. Now, how it acts inside here is a deciding factor now. There's the objective I was looking for earlier on the daily, is the rejection block right now. We're just coming into that. That should fill this. Regular trading hour gap this morning. That's crazy. Abs is probably going, I told you. Okay, here's the crazy Ivan. We're going to look back into this candle, go higher. Next 8 minutes or so, we'll look to see if there's a look back and a continuation. What a crazy Ivan. Dow Jones, you're looking for that level there that we looked at a few minutes ago to provide some support, continue going higher. There you go. These sound like they're drilling a hole through the walls. I'm already long here on Dow off this candle here. I got in right off the top here. Looking for a run back up into this level here or here. 38,871 inside that range. Now that we've broken this high on a close, look for some support in here and continue on the upside. Looking for inside this range, premium level up here somewhere. That's kind of like where I'm looking for Dow on the upside. And this could be one of those where you kind of go up here, down, then finally make it up. So you might get a retrace here, but I do like this 11 o'clock retracement back into the range that was created here. Looking to go higher. First time I've traded Dow in a long time. There we finally hit the high here of that session we're looking for. Now, whether or not that 50% of that wick right here now holds, lets me know whether or not we got something going on here. Are we going higher, lower? What are we doing? Justin's out at 82. Just moved into profit, so I'm going to let it do its damage first. I want to see this stay open. I don't want to see it retrace back all the way back and fill it. My stop is sitting right here. So a small profit. If it does come back, it's small profit. Otherwise, I'm just sitting at the bottom of that fair value up. I'm allowing for just a retap of this order block up here. I don't want to see it drive anywhere near through this mean threshold at all. Allow it to come back to the mean threshold to tap and go. This is good here. I'd like to see that drift through here. You want to see a distinctive reversal though. You want to see this big clean candle get through, hit this candle all the way down, just drive straight through here. Give me a nice displacement. Let me know you're setting high here at a level you expected. I expect to see a change. Getting back into the mean threshold. That's it. Consequent encroachment. I don't want to see it start ripping through here again. You can start leaving town now. You know this trend? What do you do with this trend?
All of this one, that room.
Just that room. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for here. I closed out right there. I'm not even gonna let it come back to my stop loss. I'm just closing that out. So that's excellent. I'm glad that's working out for you, Justin. I'm glad it's working out, man. High here. I want to see this start to get lift now. I'm back in at this old high here. I'm just trying to go long. I want to get above here again now. You'll hear me hit the pause button, so it's not the sound. It's just I don't want you guys to have to listen to all that cracking and banging around here. So we're looking for this to start pushing this next price leg up higher. So I'd like to see something like this. This next price leg up into this area that we're looking for, which should pretty much give me the level I want, and then I'm out. I'll move out to the sidelines there and wait. That's pretty much where I'm looking for right now. I tell you, Justin, it's very exciting to hear your enthusiasm and your excitement in your setup. and looking for that specific setup, you see it and it's clean for you, and you make your entry, you get your rewards. I love hearing that, man. That's just somebody who's looking for that bread and butter setup that they're happy with, and it's paying them dividends. And I can't be more happier for you, man. Congratulations. Crisp is software that suppresses much of the background noise. None of my coworkers have heard my cats fighting background during my meetings. Do your cats fight that much? Hola, Victor. We are at the 1 hour inversion encroachment. Yeah. I'm liking this one up here. Oh, that's oil. I'm going, oh, yeah, I like the upside here. So oil's got more upside. Yes, oil's been doing a lovely little run since the reversal. And here I am not playing in it. Dang. We'll see if this continues going higher. Let's look at this for a 1 hour chart. The only thing left is the body here at 113, 112, 111. This could continue pushing all the way up into here. That carrot there. So that's the kind of level right there that we could be running up to. And Dow Jones, I'm still liking the upside. Thanks, Tristan. I'll look into that crisp, see if I can I'll see if I can find that. Is it like OBS? You just add it to your software, or you actually do your live streaming with it? Virtual mic, basically, so it can be used with any software, including OBS. Oh, okay, it's a virtual mic. Crisp. Sorry, I've been quiet the whole time here. Waiting for a short on NQ. Yeah, I'm still waiting for a short on that as well. I'm looking at this silver right now for a reversal here. We're back into it here. And if we get back into this range, 50% of the range should bring us back into this breaker. You want to see it close above this, come back, use this as a level of support and continue pushing higher in silver back into order block, and then hopefully start pushing up into a higher range. But that's my objective, a short objective right here. And then here's your like the cool reversal in copper. There's the reverse there. You come back inside it here beautifully this morning. Or no, that was probably, yeah, this morning, right as the market opened up in Sunday. Run up into, yeah, Sunday's open brought us back into that fair value gap again, and we're going higher. Order block, same kind of setup we're looking for in silver. This is what just happened here in copper. It returned to that order block in the middle of that range there. See, that's what you're looking for, the same thing happening that happened here. You're looking for the same thing to happen there. It's over. And palladium, I don't have anything for palladium. Let's get over to NASDAQ again. Still waiting for that reversal. We're still going long in Dow Jones. Still good in there. Still looking for that upside objective. And then I'm done for the day. If I can blast through this and reach for these highs here, that'll be a good day on a Monday. Wow, I'm a little remiss in my live stuff lately. I haven't well, that was from Las Vegas. That's when everything was going to crap. Got it. Wow. Still keeping an eye on the upside for Dow Jones. That's where my focus is right now. It's like, how's your show? It's noisy. That's what it is. I'll turn off the sound here. All right, we have a lull in the banging. Still, oh, there goes the vacuum again. Come on, give Papa his upside objective. I don't know why I had that Friday as the 7th or as the 10th. It wasn't the 10th, it was the 7th. Sorry, Benjamin. When you look at that, it's on it says June 7th now, not June 10th, the way I had it kind of sitting wrong. All right. I think we're all back and running now. So this is the part I'm trying to learn, is to give myself enough patience, because I get all panicky when I see this. I go, it's breaking structure, it's reversing, and I get all panicky, and it's like, oh, if it comes back and takes you out at a break even, so be it. Just give it some time. You are in a big, deep, or premium reversal here. So this could be it. There we go. That's what I want to see. This is that stuff I get all panicky about, and I jump on it and go, oh, like right there. You want to see it get above that now. Otherwise, you go, oh crap, that could be just the reversal, and then push them back down again, because we've played this high out. We've come back into here. So that's what I want to see. Good for you, Jonas. Know when to quit, man. Good for you. My buddy Herbert's all signed in now. He's the guy that sorted out my internet. So welcome, Herbert. I got out up here. I'm looking for a retracement back into this level here, that little discount array. Give me a retap on this old higher, this breaker right here. I'd like to see it hit this and then go higher. So we're just short of tapping me in here for another long. Aiming for up here. And that's a 5-minute chart. I'm on a 5-minute chart doing that one. I'm looking for a fill right here. In MT5, there's a nice little reversal right here. Let me turn this sound off. I was just saying to myself, I want a Derek's discount here. I want a discount inside a range here. I keep looking for a premium up here. I'm like, if it goes, it goes. I'm trying to squeeze a trade that I don't need to. We're up in profits today, so I don't have to force a trade. It's only a Monday. So I'm just I've now moved to the sideline. I've deleted that trade. I'm not even taking that. So if it does go long for me now, then that's okay. I just want, out of curiosity, I want to see it get back up here now. Yeah, lunchtime rules kind of throw things off, guys. So just be careful. We can go into a consolidation now. So if you are in a chart, a 1 minute consolidation, look for highs and lows inside a small consolidation during lunch hour. You're in the premium portion of the larger range, and we haven't quite hit the objective that we're looking for. So, you know, when you're in the middle of a range like this, you could be looking for a run back down below here, then a run back. So we could be banging around inside here, or just coming up to the top, back to the bottom. And then before we commit to running out the afternoon highs or the lows before lunch, you're sitting in the middle of the range. So just be careful right now. Why is that down? Got a little reversal here. We traded below it, then we traded above it. Now we traded below it again, and we traded right on it, close, slightly above it right here. Like, look at these. See how the body closes above it again? So we've gone below, above, below, above. And we're sitting right in the middle of these two fair value gaps. Welcome to lunch hour. So you want to see it trade below here on a close or above here on a close inside this. This is kind of like a pivotal. And notice how it's sitting right in the middle between the premium and discount. Okay. These guys figure they can get this whole kitchen, living room done in one day. That's going to be awesome. We got for, ooh, NASDAQ for a reversal. See how we haven't got a body get below here though? We've got a couple of wicks. You want to see a body break the low, and we really haven't seen the body break. It's just like wick run. So I would like to see that get down in there first and not just have this wick run. Right, so that's that. So now I would like to see this give way and start really driving through here now. We've just come back, filled this fair value gap nicely, and now I really want to see this get some legs here. I'm in a short right there at that point. So stop loss is super tight. I'm not willing to take any losses here. Yeah, I want to see this get right through. See how we've kind of swung below here? This creates a swing high, and then you've got the low. So I do not want to see that break that high. Keep coming. So ideally now you want to see it break below this low on a close, because you got this reversal and you have it. You've got a nice little swing below the low here. Little pockets of imbalance here. So what's your overall bias for NASDAQ? Taking a new high or reversing here? If we take the new high after lunch and then start running lower, this is high resistance. So I would expect this high not to get taken. And for this, I'm already out of this trade. I closed out down here. I chickened out, took about $5 worth of profit. I was like, no, I don't even like the way that's set up. So I'm out of that. Follow the trend, brother. It's not going to hit sell liquidity. It's most likely to hit higher highs. Yep, it might. That's where it's aiming for right now. So I'm right with you, Ziggy. We're still going higher. But if you watch our show, if you're new to our show, you'll find that we're on a 1 minute chart. So we're following price action as it goes right now. So, yep, overall, you could say you're bullish for old highs. Price action as it sits right now, we just ran these lows. We have a reversal pattern here. We've traded above it. We've come back inside. So we're right along with you there, Ziggy. We're following the trend. We're bullish. But that can change up anytime. So when you hear me going low, it's all based on where price action is now, not on a daily basis. That may be the overall bias of the day. But where where we are in terms of price action now inside smaller ranges. So yeah, just I understand your bias, and I get your bias, and I'm 100% with you. But if you hear me counter trending whatever you're going for long term, it's because of where we are in price action at that specific moment. And sometimes people like to super snipe trade within a small range and capture 5, 10, 20 handles, whatever. But if your overall bias is high, then I'm with you right now for sure. So you're newer to the thing. Yeah, I understand. So you trade prop firms? Yeah. It's prop firm. It's a prop firm account. Oh, sorry, not that one. This one's a prop firm account. Apex. This one's just a demo account. I started this one in November. I'm just trying to work it up again, nice and slow. Some people may go, November, you're only up 20 grand. That's 20%, man. I treat these like they're live accounts. So I'm super picky about when I want to trade. Sometimes I'll take a stupid trade and I'll have to get it back later, but prop firm demo for you guys. You can catch any entry on your NQ. Yeah, it's kind of it's been a nice little steady run up this morning. We had the silver bullet we were looking for this morning. Remember we talked about if you had a silver bullet this morning here with your stop loss sitting down here, you're still in it. You're looking for a break in structure to the upside. You got it. Return to the order block. You get that continuation on the upside. So if you're bullish overall for the day, like Ziggy is, if he's bullish for the day and he's looking for new highs, and he's been in early since this morning, that was the key entry for him this morning based on a 1 minute entry. That was a optimum entry for a long. And if he's just left that now and just let it sit for his objective for the day, then that's great. Had a bullish bias, but wanted the 2022 model entry around 945. Didn't create it for you. Yeah, I would like to have actually caught that silver bullet on the other side here. I'd like to have seen a wick come down into that to catch that long. But and there was a decent reversal here. I wanted to see this candle get below here so that we can create this as a reversal that you can get in on from here or this candle here. So we didn't get the ideal setup that we're looking for, but we've been able to milk a few trades out of this morning. Never closed below 127. Body candles never closed below that 1127. 1127. Yeah. They just came back, found some support at it. Look at that. And they stayed inside that wonderful, interesting little fair value gap abs. You notice that? Isn't that kind of an odd thing, hey? Coincidence? I think not. The invisible fair value gaps. They sure do like to play in them. I use Apex as well. I'm trying to work up my $50,000 account as well. And wow, up 20K in a few months. You got me beat. I'm fairly new to trading. Do you trade concepts or do you have your own strategy? ICT, man, that's all we do here. ICT Concepts. I have my own bread and butter setup now that I use. And you'll see me harp on it all the time because it happens every hour. Invariably, it's every hour. So it's a setup that occurs very frequently. And then at optimum times, if the setup happens, then we jump in on it for sure. But there's guys in here who got way better at this trading. And I've been doing this since the beginning, since 2016. But there's guys like Derek and that are way more savvy with this stuff than I am. That's why we're fortunate enough to have him along in our group. Back to the breaker. Look for some support off this candle here. See how it's just slowly broke below this. So we went above it or below it, above it, below it, above it, below it. We did not get above it now. You went below it again. Came back inside to find some support. So you're looking for me. I'm bearish on Dow Jones right now. So bearish inside this run, and not a fun bearish either. It's not like a clean reversal. It's a sloppy welcome to lunch hour reversal, right? Inside that breaker now. Watch now, see how we've traded below here? Swing point, trade below. Now you want to see a nice bold candle. Come on. Watch where this closes now. You don't want just the wick getting down here. You want to get a body down there. And unfortunately, we're stuck between this one here and this one here. Inside that range. So we traded above, came down, tapped the invisible fair value gap, tapped the inversion, and then ran for new highs, create a reversal. Body trades below here. We've tapped up inside it. So that's a short there. I'm in short at that point there. And I'm just looking for inside this range here. So you got to be careful because this is the downside objective right here in terms of a real quick liquidity run for you. I'm making sure I chase that sucker down. I'm not losing anything on that. got out right there at that guy and then got back in here. So I just grabbed whatever that is, 106 to 98. So just over, so like 7 handles there, and then got short again here. So we've had a body break below this candle here now, which is good. So I want to see that. We've traded back up inside it. And this candle here, which is good. I want to see that continue down. We can allow it to come all the way back up here. So your stop loss has to sit up quite high. And then ask yourself, if you close above here, there's a little swing. You've already taken that out. If you close above this, then you're going back into that higher run again back here. Otherwise, I'm bearish on NASDAQ inside this small little range right now. And you're already past 50% of this range already. Again, we're still looking for downside. Still bearish right now in NASDAQ. And this is where sometimes you get denied your high. See, this could be the potential swing point, and then a reverse back down into this consolidation here, or sorry, this BISI below you. And you'll see how you can catch that very early. So Ziggy, I don't know if you see this right now, but this is the reversal we're looking for. So now I'm bearish. Doesn't mean that I'm heading for here. It just tells me that I'm bearish inside this change of direction. I'm not bearish in terms of breaking market structure just yet. I want to see this whole bottom side get broken out with a nice big bold candle. And then I know I have a break in structure and a bold candle, not a wick. I want to see a bold candle get through this, then come back and use this as support to go lower, and then start to reach for lower objectives for higher time frames, like a return back into this candle here. It's low, which is 77. Oh, that's oil. Don't know why I keep looking on the wrong one here. Who's opening an office in Calgary? Got to catch up on your conversation here. You're up $700, Tristan. Good for, or Justin. Good for you. Well, if we close above here, we're going bullish again. We want to get above here and here. Forget this breaker now. I'm looking at these. So if we close above here, find some support, look for support off this order block here and go higher. This typical run back into here, I'm okay with that. All the way up into the top of that, I'm okay. As long as we don't start closing above it. Forward here, let's go. Bring her down. 25 minutes left of the lunch hour here. This would be nice to see. What I'd like to see here is lunch hour, run the lows out here for lunch, and then start driving back up. If you're running for this high again here, I want to see that run these lows out first and then go higher. Okay. Got 33 people in here today, is that it? You think we've got to return back to these lows here? fill the fair value gap to the mean threshold or consequent encroachment is fine. Now how we react, watch how we react off that. Now you've taken out all this here and you've balanced it back to here. I just want to see if it just taps this and continues back down. I don't want to see it revisit this again. All this liquidity down here is still sitting untouched. We're working the top half. Yeah, I don't like seeing that. So we're looking at a reversal, but not really a reverse. Yeah, I guess you could. Not a significant low. We have a reversal going higher, and this one going, which is more significant, going lower. So we want to see where this one closes. If it closes above here and here, we're going again. We're back to looking at those highs again. Back in Ziggy's idea of on the run back to the marching highs. See, closed above them now. I expect prices to go higher. And again, it's during lunch hour, so if you want to subject yourself to lunch hour swings back and forth, now watch if it closes below here. You see how it go down, up, down, so it keeps changing direction on you, all during that wonderful lunch hour. And this liquidity down here is yet to be hit. So. And there you go. Where are we for YAM? Dow Jones. We're back into the discount. We're back stuck in between these two now. I'd actually like to see Dow continue down now. I'd like to see it continue down. Start getting back into the middle of that fair value gap. And then filling the bottom of that fair value gap on the daily. Start pushing through here. We've come back to that fair value gap inversion. We've tapped it today. Now you want to see it start pulling away. Yeah, that's the run up to the high of the day, reversal. And I just want to see this continue to degrade all the way down for the rest of this. I'd like to see it really get into here now. And what's ES up to? Take care, Cheryl. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a good time. Yes, that's on the daily, hey? We've hit the rejection block. Now I want to see the, what's the 4 hour look like? Okay, right now you want to see nothing but down candles. Support, support, down. So 1 hour, I want to start seeing reversals here. If Dow's going down, ES go down, NASDAQ goes down right into here. See that reversal here? Beautiful reversal this morning. What's this morning? No, Friday. Friday hit the high. See this reversal? On the 1 hour chart, we drop down below it here. You see that? We opened, traded back to it perfectly. Short. Inside this range, pull your fib tool to your fib tool retracement, pull out whatever you need to do. Then we have a swing below a low reversal. We haven't come back into it. So if we do, we're looking for a run all the way back up into that high that was never, we just hit the edge of that fair value gap. We have not tapped into this inversion here. So that would be an upside objective for me to look for. And then see if you can get a reaction off of here for a short back into this one. And if you can get through that one on a close on the downside, then you're looking for these lows and you're looking for lower prices. But right now, I'm looking for a run back up into here. Turn that sideways. Euro's not quite giving the downward plunge everybody was hoping for. Looking for a deeper dive down, but they didn't quite get it. If this trades above here, oof, there's equal lows there too. Yeah, I still don't think it's done going down yet. Bitcoin came right up into that fair value gap we're looking for on the 1 hour. Right there. We've had a nice little reaction in the last hour here. So that came back up to the objective you're looking for here on the daily. Now, how we react off of this, it would be nice to see this get below this candle on the close. Leave this open, the next candle hour come back down, and then close below that, trade back into it. Ideally, you want to see this candle get taken on the downside on a close with a full body, come back, find support at it, continue on the downside from there. If not, this candle here provides support. See how we've come down, hit it, found some support at it, and then we're driving back up. So far bullish inside this range. You're looking for a revisit of this old high, get up on top of this and start looking for a deeper run into this range here. Right now, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin as a result of this right here. So we'll see how that acts there and whether or not we come back and retest this one more time. Soybeans. Sugar down. Live cattle we said was up, and we've had a little tracement down. Now, where are we getting off of here? And I think we were talking about this getting back down to here, to the session open, right? Remember when we were talking about that? We get back into here, session open, back into that fair value gap here. We've hit it. Now we're getting a reaction off of it. It's nice. You want to see it get above here now. Start pushing higher. So you want to see silver going higher. Well, we should have been doing oil today. It's been such a nice little reversal this morning, or for the 5:30 in London, 6:30. Retest the order block. Wow, look at that 945. You'd be in on a nice killer $1.69 run up in oil right now. And if you pull your fib here, there's 3 right now, just shy of 3. And 4 will bring you back to the fair value gap here. Okay, where are we at here? All right, Abs, thanks for hanging in, buddy. Appreciate it. I haven't got much more time left myself, and I'm cutting out. It's 11 o'clock, so that's 1 o'clock New York time. The boys are pretty quiet out there. I wonder what they're up to. I'll probably come outside and my whole house has been stolen. And then the flooring guys will knock on the door. Hey, we're here to do your floors. What? What was all that noise? Thanks for popping in, Abs. Appreciate it, man. We'll see you tomorrow. I think that'll be it for me, folks. I'm going to cut out myself. It's 1 o'clock New York time. Look for a nice little run on liquidity before lunch hour. Oh, it's really starting to run there now. So right where our candle is. If we can get through this here now and start running these lows out. I'm looking for a run back into this fair value gap down here. Nice displacement candle. Come back into here, find some support off of this, and start coming back down. I hope that does you guys some good. Otherwise, I'm out of here for the day. Thank you very much for tuning in. Sorry about some of the noise. This will be going on for the next 3 or 4 days. So there are plenty of other YouTubers out there providing live action analysis, and I won't be hurt if you all wander over and see some other favorites that you've got that are less noisy. I get it. But I will be back in here bright and early again. Maybe tomorrow, depends on how much they get done, or if I have to tear this office down, I might be on a laptop somewhere. If not, Derek is looking for potential to help us out in the afternoons when he's not working. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, and stay tuned. Go on to the Telegram channel there, and I'll keep you posted as to whether or not I'm going to be making it or doing a show tomorrow. But either to tomorrow or the next day, we'll be back to live. I'll be getting live by Wednesday, at least Wednesday or Thursday. We'll be back in the charts again. So I will see you guys then. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm a ThetaWave Trader, and I'm here for you every day, folks. So tune in, subscribe, like, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.